You've been trying to conceive for over a year, maybe even longer, and every month that goes by, you feel it. The hope, then the disappointment. Not again. Your friends are announcing their second pregnancies, family keeps asking when you're gonna have kids, and you're smiling on the outside while slowly breaking on the inside. Your doctor says it's time to consider IUI or IVF, but you've Googled the cost. $15,000, $20,000, sometimes even $40,000 or more. You read about all the hormone injections, the procedures, the emotional roller coaster, the success rates that aren't guaranteed. And parts of you think, maybe this is what I need to do. But then again, another part of you is asking, why isn't my body doing what it's supposed to do? Is there something deeper going on that nobody's truly addressing? Well, I believe you. I believe that quiet voice inside of you that says, something's missing. But here's the truth. Your body isn't broken, you're not defective, and you're not running out of time to figure this out. Sometimes your body just needs the right environment to do what it was designed to do. I'm Dr. Bryant Harrison at True Center Chiropractic Care here in Annapolis. I work with women and couples who are exactly where you are right now. Exhausted, overwhelmed, and looking for answers that actually make sense. So let's talk about what makes chiropractic different from IUI and IVF. Not because one is necessarily better, but because they're solving completely different problems. Here's the thing most people do not realize. IUI and IVF are incredible medical technologies. They've helped thousands of families, and I'm not here to tell you they're wrong, but here's what they are. They're workarounds. IUI places sperm directly into your uterus, while IVF fertilizes eggs outside of your body and implants them. They're bypassing the natural process because something in that process isn't working. But here's the question that no one's really asking. Why wasn't it working in the first place? That's where chiropractic comes in. Not as a replacement, but as a different approach entirely. Think of it in this way. If you planted a garden and nothing grew, you could buy fully grown plants from the store and stick them in the ground. That might work, but wouldn't you also want to know, why didn't my seeds grow? Is my soil actually healthy? Is there something in the environment that needs to change? That's what we do. We look at your body's internal environment and ask, what does your body need to be healthy enough to conceive naturally? Because here's what I've learned after working with hundreds of women. When your body is truly healthy, when your nervous system is balanced, your hormones are regulated, and your stress levels are manageable, conception often happens on its own. So what does this actually look like? Well, we start with a simple idea. Give your body 120 days, just 4 months, to reset, to heal, to create the healthiest version of you. Why 120 days? Because that's how long it takes for your body to completely renew itself. Your eggs take about 120 days to mature before they're released. Sperm takes about 60 days to regenerate. Your blood cells completely turn over every 120 days. In other words, in 4 months, you have a brand new cellular foundation. A fresh start. During those 120 days, here's what we focus on. First, getting our nervous system out of survival mode. When you're stressed, and infertility is one of the most stressful things you can go through, your body goes into fight or flight. And when your body is in survival mode, it is not prioritizing reproduction. It's protecting you. Through gentle adjustments, we help your body shift back into a calm, regulated state where it feels safe enough to actually conceive. Second, balancing your hormones naturally. Your spine and your nervous system control everything in your body, including your hormones. When there's tension or misalignment, especially in your upper neck and your pelvis, it can interfere with hormone production and regulation. We've removed that interference so your body can produce and balance hormones the way it was supposed to. Third, addressing what the tests might be missing. Maybe your doctor said everything looks normal, but you're still not pregnant. We look deeper at things like your vitamin D levels, your thyroid function, inflammation, and how your body is handling stress. Because normal test results don't always mean optimal health. And fourth, supporting your whole body, not just your reproductive system. We talk about your nutrition, sleep, movement, hydration, stress management, because fertility isn't just about your ovaries and your cycle. It's about your entire body working together in harmony. And here's what happens when we do this work. Your cycles become more regular. Your energy improves. You sleep better. You feel less anxious. Your body starts to feel like yours again, not like something that's failing you. And for many women, once their body is truly healthy, once the environment is right, conception happens naturally. Now, I want to be really honest with you. This takes time. It takes commitment. You've already invested so much time and emotion into this journey, and I'm asking you to invest a little bit more, but this time in yourself, in your health, and creating the foundation that might change everything. Here's what I'm not promising: a guarantee, a quick fix, or a miracle cure. But here's what I am offering: a path, a plan real support, and a chance to address what might be at the root of this struggle. So, is chiropractic better than IUI or IVF? That's not the right question. The right question is, what does your body need? If you have a blocked fallopian tube or severe male factor infertility, you might need medical intervention, and that's completely okay. But if you've been told everything's normal and you're still not pregnant, if you've had miscarriages, if your cycles are irregular or your hormones feel off, if you're exhausted and stressed and your body just doesn't feel right, then maybe what you need isn't a procedure. Maybe you need to help your body become healthy enough to do this on its own. And even if you do decide to move forward with IUI or IVF, doing this work first makes your body stronger. It gives those procedures a better chance of working. The difference is this: IUI and IVF bypass the problem. Chiropractic addresses why the problem exists in the first place. One is about mechanics, the other is about health. Both have their place, and you get to choose what feels right for you. But if you're sitting here thinking, I just want to understand what's going on in my body, I want to feel like I have some control, I want to know I've done everything I can before I move into something more invasive, then this might be exactly what you've been looking for. You don't have to figure this out alone. You don't have to keep feeling stuck. We offer complimentary consultations where we can sit down, talk about your story, and explore whether this approach makes sense for you. No pressure, no judgment, just answers and a plan. Visit TrueCenter.com or call us at 443-333-9076. Again, this is True Center Chiropractic Care in Annapolis, Maryland. You're not broken, you're not behind, you're exactly where you need to be to start creating real change, because you and your future baby are worth it.